Welcome, all you unhinged essentials.
I'm Cole.
And I'm Reed. Buckle up and helmets on.
And put those big girl panties on because you're going to need them.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Cuss and Discuss.
Welcome, guys.
Today, we've got a juicy one. What's another word for juicy?
Moist.
We've got it.
My bad. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I hate that word. But I had to. I couldn't help myself.
What are your trigger words? Moist.
Don't use that word.
You know what? So I can't say the word panties without giggling. And then if my wife hears the word horny, like total turn off.
For real?
Oh yeah, those are the trigger words. So hey,
I'm sorry, that's probably my favorite word.
You guys crawl up into all of our social media stuff. Go to the podcast pages and let us know what your gross, ugly trigger words are.
Yeah, Facebook, please.
Yeah,
we want to hear them.
Hit us up. Yeah.
Moist. Sorry, it's disgusting. Anyway,
so our juicy topic for today is shift wars.
It's a thing.
It is.
It doesn't matter how hard you work, you still suck.
Yeah, it's always the person on the other shift's fault.
100%. It's not mine. Shit. You see my little mental breakdown when I was having.
I used to love it being a fireman. It was, the difference between A shift, B shift, and C shift.
Okay, explain those because I still have no clue what you're talking about.
You say that. So it's typically a 24, 48 shift schedule. So you come to work for 24 hours, you're off for 48.
Okay.
So you'll have 3 shifts: A shift, B shift, C shift.
Okay, so that's just different schedules throughout the week.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would be on A, so and so would be on B,
yeah,
and so would be on C.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So you have those, and then they all hate each other. We do the same job. We would run into a burning building for every single one of them. We'd come and get them, but man, when it's stereotypical that C shift doesn't know how to fucking mop a floor.
Oh wow.
B shift is going to break into everyone else's food locker at the station and steal their food, and everybody hates them. And then A shift is
the ultimate.
They're type A.
They are the stars.
They are the best. They're the ones who make the pictures. They're the ones who make the paper. They're the ones who make the grabs, and everybody else can just go F off.
So is it based on seniority?
It's not. No, it's just the day that they want you to come to work.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough. So if you promote, traditionally, when you promote to a new rank, you go to another shift. And it is a thing that guys will not take a promotional exam because they don't want to go off the shift that they're on.
So it depends upon needs of the department. So if
So if you have some people retire and you've got some voids, you've got you take a driver test. Your special ops guys, so they have specific roles at stations, and typically that's a test in job.
All right.
And then you go to lieutenant or captain, then you get up into your officer ranks of like battalion and administrative chiefs. And so when those vacancies happen for whatever reason, those guys test in and go.
So is there a preferred shift, or is it just?
So I loved being on. I was an A shifter. I got moved to other shifts. I loved being on A shift, and I know the guys that are listening to it now are going to be like, "Yeah, screw you, Josh," because some of my best friends were on other shifts.
Fair enough.
And A shift was it. We when I was on A shift, we stayed off the radar. The chief never knew us. We never got in trouble. We did the best on our competencies. And
so was it like a competition situation, or was it
100%?
Okay.
Yeah. Right. You were always, you're trying to be the best crew at your station.
Okay.
and you want to be the best crew on your shift. At the same time, you're trying to not be so good that you're noticed, but not be so bad that they come
To
looking
chew your
for you.
ass.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so
gotcha.
it was always, high speed, low drag, stay under the radar. The same for man, when I worked in law enforcement, I was a night shift weekend guy. We didn't need daddy there to tell us what to do. We handled everything on our own, and we didn't want daddy coming around. Daddy, being the chief or the sheriff.
I think that's
Stay,
the same for night shift.
yeah,
I
stay
mean,
away, get away from me. Don't throw parties. Don't Admin is a bad word.
we love night shift. Or excuse me,
Yeah,
I love night shift.
yeah.
So
And so that's it. So when I met my spouse, uh,
okay, so she
yeah,
was night shift.
and 100% bought in, sold out on night shift was not going to change. So
So
then,
how's the adjustment? That's
well,
oh
so
wow. So now
kids,
wifey is day shift
yeah,
and
it's awesome. So we're together. We're on the same like circadian rhythm. At night we're both at home and we can go to bed together. We can, uh, have a date day. We have our date days, not date nights. We have date days. When she was on night shift, it was hard because I was a 24/48 fireman.
okay.
And so I was on a schedule gone every third day. Well, she loved it because then she could girl stuff at the house. She could put on Sex in the City. She could play Britney Spears and blare it through the
Oh
speakers.
wow.
She could do her thing. Paint her nails, do her girl stuff. It was her day. And then I was home and it was like, all right, what are we going to do together? I'm like, well, you got me for 48 hours and
No
then I'm
Britney
gone.
Spears, sorry.
Yeah, turn that shit off.
We ain't
But
doing the nails today.
it was always weird to watch her flip. And I remember when I was a night shift person, we worked 4 10-hour shifts. So it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 p to 8 a.
Okay.
And it was hard. But on that last day, and granted, I had like a baby boy at home.
Wow. Yeah, that's even harder.
And so I would come home off my night shift. I'm with a baby.
So no
So
sleep.
I'm doing everything I can to like watch a movie, do this, do that. And it was not okay.
No, it's hard. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't have kids, so like when I come home, it's like
Yeah.
shower, relax for a minute, go to bed, come
Yeah.
out for however many hours.
Yeah. It would be awesome. And it would have been just as good. Like if I was a nicer partner and spouse, I would have done everything I could to switch to my wife's schedule, like stay up with her, flip with her, do the things with her. I didn't. I am very regimented on my
Creature of
schedule,
habit.
and so was she.
Yeah.
And she's more flexible on being able to just kind of go with the flow. But I am Forrest Gump, and it's like it's 10 o'clock, it's bedtime, and it's 6 in the morning, it's time to wake up.
I don't think like night shifters really have a scheduled sleep pattern. It's kind of like, oh, I'm awake now, so I'll be awake for a while.
Yeah,
And then it's like, oh shit, I'm tired now. Let's go to bed.
yeah,
Or I'll go to bed.
yeah.
Either way.
My spouse is a professional napper.
Yeah, I mean, I've got this down.
Yeah.
Dude, I can go lay down and be like, are you only going to sleep for about 20 minutes? No, I'm going to sleep until I wake up.
It took me 20 years to figure out that when I just sat still, I could take a nap. But I wouldn't sit still. I always had to be going and moving. And that was kind of like, it was part of the bad part of the job was that I kept moving because when I didn't, I thought about the shift I just had. The dead kid we just pulled out of the lake.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I have a complete disconnect
Yeah.
from work. Like when I come home, it's okay. I'm out of there. I have nothing to think about that place.
Mhm.
I have no responsibilities to that place.
Yeah.
I don't want responsibilities for that place. Don't ask me to have responsibilities for that place. And I'm done.
Well, and even my wife, it's like, don't even ask me
Yeah.
about work. I'm not talking about it. I'm not at work.
Yeah.
I'm at home.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like the difference between your background and mine, but like
Yeah.
the more I've done it, the more of a disconnect I try to have from it when I get home. I'm kind of like, okay, I had the worst shift of my life. I'm done with it now. Let's put that in the back pocket. And maybe that's my coping mechanism. I don't know.
It could be. Yeah.
Back pocket, we'll unload it when we need to.
So now
But
I'm now we've determined I'm a mid shifter.
you are a mid shifter, so you get a dose, you get a bigger dose of day
Yeah.
and a slight dose of night.
Yeah. Which
is a good perspective because you can be like, okay, well, I get a little bit of both of you. What's your preference?
I don't, man. So it's weird. So I come in, I think after it's a few hours after day shift gets there. So they've caffeinated and they are running and gunning. And maintenance is there fixing shit. And it's like, stop. And I'm waking up and starting my day and getting there.
So you're a few hours in before you're actually in touch with reality.
Oh, I think I'm like the angry one when I show up. They're caffeinated and excited. They've taken their pills.
They are well medicated, ready to go for the day.
They've had breakfast and started the day, and they are into their groove when I'm still rubbing the sleep out of my eye. By like 1 o'clock, then I'm in the groove with them, but that's when they start getting angry.
I can see that.
Right.
I can see that.
They're getting pissed because it got busy, and they're rolling into that downward spiral of I've got 6 more hours and I hate every choice I've made in my life. And I'm like, I feel great, but I'm one and they're, however many.
Yes.
A whole bunch.
A few back there. So,
and then because it's day shift, then all the students are there learning. So they're having to babysit. And then it's the part of the shift where the ER turns into the clinic.
Yeah.
So it's lunchtime. So all of the urgent cares are like, we're closing for lunch. Go to the ER.
Or we can't handle you.
Yeah.
Go to the ER. Oh, and yes, we already covered this.
Yeah.
Have we already played this one?
We don't have imaging. You need to go to the ER.
Have we played this one?
We have not. No, we talked about it.
Okay,
so, we have it.
So that's an upcoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've covered this.
Rural medicine.
Rural.
But so they're in that weird phase of the days turning weird. It's not really the, what is it? Probably 5 to 8 a.m. emergencies. People waking up and realize they're having a stroke. So they come into the ER. It's turned into, urgent care shutting down.
I don't know what to do.
Urgent care is shutting down, so they're coming in. So now, and then 7 o'clock happens, and I'm like, okay, I almost get to go home, but I've got 3-4 hours left.
Yeah. And then it just goes right back downhill.
And then y'all are coming in, still waking up, and I'm at the point where I'm pissed off at the day. I've gone past happy, now I'm moody, and y'all are coming in. We're moody together. So
it's a perfect fit.
Yeah, it makes us connect.
Yes, it's a perfect
because
fit.
We're all bitching about everything together.
And guys, honestly, 7 p.m. is chaotic.
Oh, it's the witching hour.
It is chaotic. It's like you walk in, everybody's there, and night shifters don't do everybody.
No,
we just don't. We love y'all, but we don't.
No, you're like possums. If I could give a spirit animal to night shift, it would be possums. Because you kind of like turn and look at the light and you hiss at it and then you run away. You're like, don't talk to me, don't touch me.
And believe me, if we had the option, we would probably run right back out the door.
I will bite you and give you rabies. That's night shift.
100%.
And
I
I
can
love it.
claim
So
it.
night shifter, they're kind of my people. I, working at being a being a fireman, being a flight medic, the 24-hour shifts, like nighttime was fun. It was always fun after 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Because after 5 p.m. in the fire service, you could dress down. You got to come out of your uniform and you could be in
You could
your
chill.
like shorts and t-shirt.
You could
You
chill.
got to go work, you cooked dinner, you were turning on the TV, you were quote unquote done with your day and then ready for whatever nightmare happened at night.
Craziness. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Flight world, same thing. Admin is gone at 5 o'clock. You can come out of your flight suit. We never did that. If you're listening, we never came out of our flight suit. We were always in it. But wink, wink. You could dress down and do your thing, eat your dinner, turn on the game, turn on the show, whatever, and
be human.
You were ready for whatever the night brought.
Yeah.
And so I loved night shift on a 24-hour rotation. I hated it when I worked for the sheriff's office, and that's just what I worked, because you never got help. I feel so bad for y'all sometimes.
Night shift is rough. I mean, it's not like any night shifter. The whole dynamic changes. So you have like day shift, you have the 6,000 people that are there.
Yeah. Y'all come in and you're feral and you're just ready to go.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I mean, you come in and you expect the least amount of help. You just do, because that's what night shift is. It's like you have to be self-sufficient.
Well, and how many times have y'all sent out we're drowning, help us? And nobody answers. Nobody answers until like, 6 o'clock in the morning.
You're like, oh, if you would have called me, no, you would have answered your damn phone. What was that about?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Where were you at? I was sleeping.
I'm like, dude, I tried to call you. I text you. Come on, you didn't answer. It's like,
I sent you 5,000 messages.
It's like, really?
Not a fuck you, thank you, nothing.
I mean, like, night shift is like you have to be self-sufficient. You have to be able to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And yes, like, you can call your director.
Sure.
Do you want to?
No.
That is like the last resort to a hurricane. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like you don't call your director unless everybody's in a room and they cannot leave that room.
Yeah.
And there's 20 people in there.
You're riding a bicycle through hell and you're on fire, the bicycle's on fire, everything's on fire. And that's when you're finally like,
and there's lava chasing you. Like, I don't know.
Help.
Right. Help. It's like, no, we will figure this out. Yeah. We will make this
even
work.
Then it's still like, are you sure we should dial this number?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to call anybody. You just suck it up. It's like, okay, we've had 3 codes. All of us is in a room. Every room is full. They're alive, but these 3 people may not be here in a minute.
Yeah.
So, you pray to God.
Yeah.
And you hope for a damn good house shift supervisor that's going to come down and be like, I can help you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, come on.
So, would you go to day shift?
Okay, so day shift is...
Because this is Shift Wars.
Okay,
would you do it?
So day shift, I would do it. I've done it in the past. Like,
sure.
Actually, when I was a traveler, I did it. I did day shift. I kind of liked it because I was normal ish.
Yeah.
So like ish. So yes, I would go to days, but let's all face it, nights pay so much better.
Yeah.
So the perks for night shift is, and I hate to say this, but this is probably going to stomp on admin toe, but they're vacant. They're not there.
Yeah.
It's like 5 o'clock, I'm done. Boop, they're gone. And we're not mad about that. We're just not. So it's fine. So bye. Move.
Well, and
get out the door.
That's even in the firefighter world. It is so much fun when the department that I worked for, it was 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, you could dress down.
Oh wow. Okay.
And admin was gone. They bounced. You always wanted to be at a for me, I always wanted to be at a steady station. If I'm going to be at work, make me busy.
That's kind of my point of view.
It goes faster.
It does
Yeah.
because if I'm sitting there and I have a patient, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, who's gonna check it next? Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab it as soon as it does, and that's just
For me. It was fun to be at the stations that trained. It was fun to be at the stations that were outlying, and so it was kind of Western. You you had to deal with it, and then it was
yeah. And I think I've even stepped on your
Yeah.
toes a few times.
You stepped on mine.
Yeah.
I've never felt that way.
Well, like triages, so that's your thing.
Oh,
run and grab them. I'd be like, oh,
yeah.
I don't have a
Why are you doing my job?
Yeah, I'm like, I got you. It's
and
all
you're
good.
like, because you're old and slow as fuck.
I mean, I am a little older than you, but I'm not going to throw that out there. So, I mean, I've stepped on your toes a few times.
But that's okay.
I mean, that's me. I can't help
Well,
myself.
and then me being the mid shift, in this
It's like
shift wars debate.
he's tired, so I need to help him. So
I'm tired. You're caffeinated. Y'all are waking up and running, and I'm slowing down, going, man. In 27 more hours, I'm going to get to go to bed when my shift ends.
And there's only 10 more people to triage.
Yeah,
No big deal.
Yeah, and everybody checked in at the same time. Same time.
I have a question.
Sure.
So, do y'all literally get hammered at 5 o'clock? Is that y'all's thing?
Are you talking like for day shift?
Yes.
Because remember, I don't belong to anybody.
No, you're kind of your
I'm
own
a
little
swinger.
creature.
Yeah,
you're a little creature out there.
Yeah, I'm a swinger. Yeah, it's weird. So at our particular facility, and then what I've noticed at other facilities, there's a 10 a.m. witching hour. I feel like everybody just wakes up and goes, well, I've showered, I've gotten ready for my day, but no, I need to go to the ER.
Okay.
Right. So 10 o'clock, they all show up.
Okay.
Guess when I come to work? Awesome. Yeah.
10 is your time.
And they're like, as I'm walking into the building, talking myself into that I've made a good choice and I'm doing a good job. I see everybody lining up as if they're at McDonald's getting their bacon, egg, and cheese. So we have that. And then there is a lunch rush. So like this 10 o'clock, there's a big hit. And then noon, 1 o'clock, there's another big hit. And then when everybody gets off work at like 5:36, there's another big hit.
Okay.
And then holy shit, whatever 7 to 9 o'clock is.
I don't know. It's like when I walk in, it's like, why have we not done anything with this patient?
The whole department was empty 30 minutes ago.
I'm like,
there was no one here.
What happened?
And now everyone is here. 30 minutes ago, if y'all would have shown up 30 minutes ago, it would have been a good day.
And so getting back to the whole day shift versus night shift thing, it's like I walk in and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for a report. Let's get report. And then I look up and I'm like, okay, so this patient hasn't had an assessment. There's no IV. We haven't done anything for them. And I'm like, okay, I've got it. Don't worry.
Well, and that's why I feel so bad about night shift, because y'all come into chaos and you always leave it clean.
Try to.
Right? I rarely, I think y'all have left shift.
I think
with
the
like
worst
a full
is,
ER.
There's been a few. Like, I mean, we've left with like, a few people in the ER, not anything that was that new. Actually, I think even my last day this week, I left and I didn't even have a patient. And I was like, I could go home. I don't even have to worry about getting a report.
So I understand why night shift hates day shift, because you're like, we left you with no one. And every time I come into work, y'all fuckers have like 27 patients apiece.
Yes.
Why can't you turn over a clean ER? And we're like,
just one time.
We're trying.
Just let me come in and be like, oh, I could come in and actually drink some caffeine and
Yeah,
be a normal human for like three
slow roll
seconds.
into my day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, we come in as like meds in this room, Ivy in this room. Let's get started. Let's
yeah.
do this.
Balls to the wall. They're
It is
doing
like,
CPR over here. We got a gunshot wound there, and we got a stroke on the way.
and I hate to say this,
Yeah,
but like, other than strokes, I'm sorry, guys. I flippin' hate strokes.
yeah. There's so much to
I
do.
will take a trach over a stroke. No,
Yeah,
I won't. Just kidding. Just kidding. That was a bad joke. So now I'm going to end up with a trach and a stroke when
and
I
a
go back
stroke.
to work.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be bad.
No, a
Okay.
stroked out trach patient.
Oh my God. That'd be worse. I'd be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my life. Paralyzed already. Things are not working.
Yeah.
It's just not a thing.
Coughing up throat boogers.
Oh my God. Moist.
But
sorry.
moist. Yeah, my trigger words. I'm sweating, man. So
I love day shift nurses. Your wife, day shift nurse.
that's
Love
the
her
only
to
one I
death.
love.
Love her to death.
I tolerate the
no,
others. Yeah.
So
Because I think
I can't say a lot of words, but
there's wars between night versus days. I think that then all the night shifts will band together
no,
and go to absolute war with the day shifts.
no,
You don't think so?
no. I don't. I don't. Not at all.
In the fire world, every A, B, and C, we would go to war on who's the best, and then that's usually when it makes it fun. When the shift wars happen, it's like, all right, we know that we're going to start cleaning house and getting good and training up and
I
being
feel
badasses.
I feel like with the ER, we all have a struggle.
So your shift
we
is
want
just
to
your
be
shift.
we want to be the better shift.
Okay.
And so whether it's physicians say we're the better shift, or if
Everybody's not as good as you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a preference. It's like, I mean, I know like with you guys that have the self-scheduling, y'all are all over the place, but like with some specific areas, they have contained scheduling. So you're with,
this is who you are, and this is when you work.
This is your people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get the right mix of people, you're the best shift.
So do you prefer that? Do you prefer like being 100% scheduled with everybody, the same people every time you come to work?
Actually, I like it because it really builds a whole it builds a family.
Yeah, y'all are struggling together.
Yes, yeah. It's like you know how each other works. You know your weaknesses. You know your strengths.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like with the people that I work with, I know their strengths. I know what they're good at. I know what they can do, and they know the same for me. You know, they're like, okay, he sucks at this, so we're not letting him do this. You know,
yeah. There's a pediatric patient coming in.
Yes, guys, I do love kids, but I am not good with the kiddos. I will take care of them, and I do everything I can for them. But if there's something that's major that needs to go on, I know who to go and ask and be like, hey, can you come?
That's for so and so over there.
Yes, can you come do this, and I'll go do that for you.
Yeah.
So I
will literally do anything for you right now.
Your patient with a GI bleed just shat all over the place. I'll go take care of that. If you'll go do this,
you'll just go talk to this kid.
Yes, I've got that. So there's I like the whole back in the day, years and years ago, I worked with a nurse, and me and her were together so much that we knew what we were good at. She would just sit there. If we got a new patient, it wasn't her fit, so I would go do it. We could run 2 zones together and be awesome. We could do this. When we first started together, it was like, oh shit, this is not working. We're not going to make it. And it just worked. Me and her we had our weaknesses and we had our strengths, and we knew what each other's was. And we worked so well together. Miss her even to this day. She is probably one of my favorite people.
Awesome.
She's best friend from afar. We worked together.
Well, and that's the first responder world. And I haven't seen that camaraderie in the nursing world. Um, but first responder world, like when I first started, like my very first crew that I worked with, I've said it before, I was the first new guy in 17 years.
Wow.
And then you literally with those guys, y'all grew old together
Yeah.
and saw the worst of the worst, the best of the best. You struggled with each other. You worked out every day. You ate, well, every day, every third day, every, fourth, fifth, sixth day, however your schedule works. Um, it was them.
Yeah.
And you would make promotional decisions. Like we're talking back then, 20, $30,000 raises
Wow.
that you would pass
Pass up.
up in order to stay with the same group of guys or girls. So one of my best crews that I was on, we had a female on there and she pound for pound outdid every fireman. I don't see that level of connection in the nurse world, but my only in hospital stuff is where we work, and the schedule kind of flows and moves, and we have people coming from other departments down to cover shifts, and PRN people, and maybe that's
I think
normal. I think y'all's couple of people.
I think the problem with with you is because everything's been a little shaky lately. So
Yeah.
we haven't had like a consistent crew. So
So we're in a weird transition
right
spot.
now we
Yeah.
are.
Okay.
We're working on it. So it's getting there. And like with my current crew, we're perfect. Like I wouldn't change anything about it.
Y'all
I
do
have
such a good job. If I can say that, so I get to see all the shifts.
yeah, we're a great crew.
Mhm.
We are like unit clerk, tech,
Yeah.
nurses.
We have our day
We're
shift crews that are like that. We have our night shift crews that are like that.
I mean, day shift is still a little wobbly. They're still working on things.
Hmm.
Um, like our crew, I feel like is solid. Like we have a awesome crew. Love the people I work with.
Hmm.
Love them more than
Yeah, y'all
anything.
y'all feed off each other,
We do.
and
They
that's
come
so
in
much fun.
cranky. I'm
Yeah.
going to be cranky. We come in all in a good mood. We're all in a good mood. You
Well,
know?
and that's how it was where I came from. It was you had your crew in the flight world. Um, you typically had your same flight partner,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I, as a medic, I had my flight nurse.
Right.
Whoever it was,
And you pray
that's
to God it's
that's
somebody that you can work with.
right. That's who they
Yes.
were. And then your pilots would rotate. So your pilots can only operate and fly that helicopter for a certain amount of time each day. And so you would have a day shift guy, a night shift guy, and then your shifts with your med crews would flex, and you would get the other week's pilots for a day or two.
Right.
And so you always had your day or night where you knew that's my girl, that's my guy.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to be here. I've my original crew where I first started flying in southern Oklahoma. um I'd pick them over some of the fire crews I worked on.
Okay. So that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's, when you have that in a hospital setting, and then even like one of the crews that you guys trade off with, from day to night shift, it's seamless, it's good. It's like, man, this was our day. We're, sorry that we're handing you shit.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
you're.
I have to say, like with the crew that we work with, they're a pretty solid crew.
Mhm.
Like I like a lot of everybody there. I mean, the everything about it, I'm happy. Like I'm the big bouncer. Like
Mhm.
I can stick with a job for a couple of years and I'm like, oh, deuces, time for me to go somewhere else,
Yeah, I need
And
something new.
yeah, so and I've been there for quite a while and I'm happy. So,
Mhm.
and
The shift wars are fun.
They
I
are.
think
You're
it's
gonna
fun.
you're gonna bitch no matter what.
Well, it's even fun to stir the pot.
Oh God, plot stirring.
It's even fun every once in a while just to be like, "Hey, man, did you hear?" It
It's
doesn't
like
even have to be true. You
it
just say
doesn't. It
something and
just
then
do
you
it.
sit there and watch it.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
this is gonna be good. Although we've lost some of our good pot stirrers.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of sad.
At the same time, it's also fun to sit there and go, "Do you know what so and so said about y'all shift?"
Oh, you're an
Yeah,
ass. You're an
it
ass.
is.
100% an ass.
But I love so I also think that that makes us all better because
Yeah, I
all you
mean,
have to do is tell me that I didn't do something right. It's going to eat me up for a couple of days, and I'm going to be like, "Bitch, watch me.
I
Let
mean,
me show you."
I think like honestly, my
Yeah,
biggest fear is somebody to call me lazy.
yeah. Or I forgot something,
Yeah,
or
I
I
mean,
didn't do something
no,
right.
lazy is my big thing.
Lazy. That word.
You go and say somebody said that you were lazy. I would have a meltdown.
Yeah,
I would have 100% meltdown.
because you are not.
I pray to God I'm not. I'm
No,
like lazy
you are not. I
scares
don't know
me.
how many steps you take in our little ER
I
during a
don't
night,
either.
but
So
I'm pretty sure it's over 10,000 by the time I leave off my shift with y'all. Because
I have a
Cole,
whole
sit down. Just
I
stop
have
for a
I
second.
ha- I
Yeah.
have a whole thing about lazy. Like
Yeah.
if somebody walked up to me and said you're lazy, I would probably have a heart attack. I would die. I would be
Yeah.
like, how? What am I doing wrong? What do I need to do
Yeah.
to not be lazy? That's my one thing. Like
So
if you go ahead.
who's 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 better? Day shift or night shift? Say it.
Night shift, of course. I'm like, we're always better. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We just are. We don't have all the extra things. We just don't. It's on us to figure it
Mm-hmm.
out. I mean, and I'm not like knocking administration, I'm not knocking our
No.
director. That's not what I'm doing. It's 100% night shift is the least staffed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this, and it could be wrong, least supported shift.
I would agree with that. I look at I think in weird analogies. And so my analogy for day shift is like the king and queen of England, right? There's a whole lot of pomp and circumstance,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to look the part.
Yes.
You have to play the part. Uh, don't don't have your nails done.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put food out on the table
Don't have
because
your drink
you
next to
know
you because you need a sip. Yeah.
OSHA and kosha and all the other bullshit people that come in and give us money
Yeah.
and tell us how to do our job. They're going to be there, and if they see it, you have to play right, right. uh Night shift is feral,
Yeah.
right? We
100%.
When I worked on night shift, we were feral. I remember even being a supervisor on my night shift for the sheriff's office and telling them, be be hard, be aggressive, be fast.
Yeah.
um and it was always good when the boss wasn't looking,
Oh, 100%.
and
Yeah.
also don't do anything to get the boss to look at you,
You
right?
keep your you
Stay
keep
off
your
the radar.
you keep your head
Yeah.
under, keep your head down, do your job.
you know Day shift gets a weird kind of busy, and then night shift gets a different kind of busy.
Yeah.
I love working on both. I also hate being a mid shifter because I'm like, damn, man, I've got 4 hours left of my shift, and it's going to take 80 hours to get there.
I will say,
Yeah.
I think day shift has it a little bit worse than night shift, honestly, because
There's too many eyeballs.
there are, everybody's down there. picking the scabs off.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you didn't do this right. Oh, you didn't do
You
this right.
didn't clean the bottom of the stretcher.
Yeah.
Who's looking at the bottom of the stretcher? You know?
I mean, day shift does have
Yeah.
it worse than night shift. I mean, night shift, we have to be self-sufficient, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but day shift has everybody picking the scabs. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, you didn't chart that. You need to fix that. You didn't do this. You need to fix that. Why did you not introduce yourself? You need to fix that. It's
But
like,
the second it gets busy, there's 5,000 people there to help.
yes. And it's like, oh, wow, we have a flooded ER with a flooded group of people trying to take care of them.
And God bless our 10-minute time constraints.
Yes.
You know, be off by 30 seconds. I'll send you a nasty gram.
And I'm gonna be honest, like I walk in to do my night shift, I get overwhelmed with the amount of people that are there. I'm like,
Oh,
can
yeah.
you
No, I stay
people
in my
leave?
hidey hole.
Can you people please leave? I
You know,
don't want you here.
we only need 6 of y'all, and there's 30.
Yes,
Go away.
go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Will you please get off the computer so that I can do my charting?
Yeah.
I just want to look. I want to see what I got to do.
Yeah.
And instead, I'm like, can I look at your computer so I can see what meds I have to give to my patient, please?
Yeah.
Yes, I gave an ugly grin when I did that. So, yes, it's like I get overwhelmed with the amount of people because I'm 100% not a people person.
Yeah.
Obviously, I like to talk, so I can't help myself there. Anyway,
Yeah, but you have your people that you talk to.
yes,
Yeah.
like Reed, I'm
Mm-hmm.
good with.
Yeah.
Like we talk at work, we talk when we're not at work.
Yeah.
His wife, we talk.
Yeah.
So I'm comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But you get me in a situation that I'm not comfortable, I freeze up, I don't talk. I'm like, if you talk to me, I will friendly answer you. Maybe not friendly, but I'll answer you.
No,
And
you're
I'm
just like,
like,
I have something else to do.
yes,
You go
I'm
do it.
gonna go get frazzled in a patient room for 30 minutes, and everybody's gonna ask me what's wrong with me. Anyway,
So yeah, I think day shift and night shift both get a participation trophy.
yes,
You
agreed.
get to say that night shift is the winner.
Night shift's always okay. As long as I'm a night shift worker, it's gonna be a
Well,
winner.
so, and I would say, even in a hospital setting, I think even the day shift workers envy the night shift.
Maybe just because
I
I'm
think
not
they,
all the
and so
3,000
listen, our
people.
listeners may be like, what? You know, coming out on this. But I would say even the day shifters are like, I would rather be on night shift. I like the only thing I can get out of a true day shifter is that their sleep schedule is the same as their family and their kids.
Which would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would 100% trade a normal sleep schedule
Mm-hmm.
for night shift until you get me in there and there's 3,000 people in there. And I'd be like,
yeah, I can't.
Oh my God, what do I do?
I can't do all of getting to see both worlds and having lived as a night shifter and then being a around the clocker.
Yeah.
Right. So 24 hours. I loved it. At from 5 p.m. to 7 a.m. We did shift change at 7 a.m. In the fire department. 8 a.m. Sheriff's office. From 5 o'clock to then, whenever 7 or 8 was the best. It was easy. Everybody was relaxed. Yes, you didn't have the amount of help that you could get from day shift. At the same time, you were a goat. You knew how to do your job.
Yeah, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, the phrase that I came up with when I was a true night shifter was, hey, 7 o'clock is coming at the same time that it does every day. We head down, butt up till 7. Let's go.
And honestly, at 3 a.m., I'm praying to God for 7 a.m. I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did time pause? What happened?
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's how I feel when day shift leaves and y'all come in. I'm like, What happened?
Time paused.
I,
It's been 7 o'clock for 10 hours.
I only have a 12-hour shift and I've been here for 6 days. How have I been here for 6 days? I haven't showered. I haven't eaten. I don't remember the last time that I peed.
I'm hungry.
And
I'm tired.
if Methy McMetherson looks at me one more time, I
100%.
love the struggle between the shifts. I love hearing y'all. Like nobody says anything. It was the same in the fire department. Nobody said anything when everybody was in the room.
It's the face.
So when A shift and B shift were handing off, or night shift and day shift were handing off, y'all are nice and polite. It's okay. No, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you get some good rest. You guys have a nice day. Man, it looked like y'all had a really hard day. And the second those bitches are gone, like that motherfucker.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, if I see that person one more time, or if they spill anything on my cow, if they do not know how to empty the trash or mop the floor, I'm going to jail.
I'm sorry. Why is this fucking IV not started? Why do they still have pee left?
I love the level of strength that comes out the second the off-going shift leaves.
So now I know why you appear at 7 p.m.
Oh man, I sneak out and I start looking. I'm like, hey, did you hear?
Somebody screwed up.
Do you know what she said about you? And then just watch it. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite thing. I love Shift Wars. I know you guys love Shift Wars too.
Guys, if y'all have feedback about this, please let us know, because we would 100% do this again. It's funny as hell.
Tell us your worst Shift War story.
I have some to share.
The battle. I'm sure there's been some World War IIIs.
Guys, we had this whole thing, but I have something to share, and I'm not going to share it until you guys start sharing.
There you go. Hey, you got to come play on our socials.
You do. And honestly, I'm going to get your booty on here.
To get Cole to share his story.
Yes. And it's a big one. It's actually pretty interesting. So.
I love it. I can't wait. What's it about?
I can't.
You can't.
I'm not even.
You won't even do it.
No, I'm not sharing.
All right,
not at all.
Hey, this is not fair. Y'all have got to start talking, because now I can't go the rest of my day without knowing what story he's got hiding.
And now we're gonna wait until y'all say something. And if you do, and you get me to talk about it, you're gonna get on here and talk, cuss, and discuss with us.
Heck yeah. Another Cuss and Discuss. Man, I love it. I love these episodes. I know the people love them. In fact, we're getting our first group of people that are interacting with us, and that's so exciting. Thank you guys.
Forced, yes.
Yeah,
but we're making them
for interacting with us.
Yes.
We also have all the way through up until November of interviewees and everything set.
We have some encouragement to do, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want y'all. So the big thing is we want y'all to interact.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to.
We know that there's 2,000 of you that have
at least
interacted with our page.
At least clicked it. Click.
They click it.
Yeah. Anyway, so guys, seriously, reach out to us. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
We're not.
Let us know. Have fun.
Horrible people. I mean,
this again is your spot, and if it's your spot, just to listen on your run. I thought that was one of the coolest things. Whoever from Florida that reached out and told us that she likes to listen to Cuss.
No, Alabama.
Oh,
Alabama. Yeah.
Cuss and Discuss.
Yes, and thank you so much for reaching out to us. We were so excited about that.
So if you're still running, watch where you're going.
All right.
Hugs and cuddles.
Loves and kisses. Remember, guys, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out on our podcast. We're on YouTube. We're on all the things, guys. So come on. Reach out to us. Loves.
Love you.
Kisses. Bye-bye.